Hey guys, so I didn't vlog yesterday, simply because it was Friday and I was tired and I didn't feel like vlogging. I have another lot of things to talk about today, but let's get into the weigh-in and see how I fared this week. I'm a bit worried because I put so much effort into exercising this week, it's not going to show up on the scales, but it will not deter me. I am sure of that because I have gotten this far already 5 months, and so no way I'm backing back now. Okay, let's go and check it out. Okay, let's do it. Hold your breath, everyone. Yep. Just as I suspected, I've gone up. That is really depressing. I don't know how or why, but it's a 0.8, not a 0.8. It's a 0.4 or 0.5 gain. Okay, let's go with 98.5. That's a 0.4 gain. Yeah, I'll talk about it later. Not too happy about it. Hey guys, so I'm back. Unfortunately, my weigh-in wasn't good this week. I don't exactly know why it wasn't good this week. I mean, I hit my goal of working out 5 days in a row, 5 days this week, and I feel good, I feel energetic. I've only had meat twice this week already. And I'm not craving the meat, and so I don't feel like I need it. So I haven't been eating that. And I mean, my diet has been really good. I haven't pigged out on anything. I haven't had any breakouts, any cheating, nothing. I've just been good, sticking to my diet, exercising. When I thought about it though, I sort of went back to last week and remember how I lost 0.8 of a kilo, and that was a big deal for me because I don't usually lose that much weight. It sort of got me thinking that maybe that was my downfall in the end, the fact that I lost so much weight. Maybe the scales weren't reading true and I had only lost my usual 0.2. I'm not so worried about gaining the 0.4 this week, or however much it was. I can't remember, 0.4 or something. But it's just hard for me to try and sit down and figure out what went wrong. And maybe, like, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, maybe nothing went wrong. Maybe it's just my body coping. Like, I mean, I feel like I have lost weight this week. I feel thinner in the stomach. I feel better. I feel good. I mean, I've been taking photos of myself. I'll talk about that in another video. I say this all the time, but I really need to do that video. Maybe I'll just do 2 videos today. Anyway, I've been taking photos and I've been feeling good. I mean, on YouTube, my face looks really, like, so much better. And, my clothes are fitting well. I mean, I just was watching one of Martha's videos and she showed me her outfit of the day and I was like, crap, I have that dress in my cupboard that I bought back home last time I went home in like November. And I was surprised that I could fit into this brand of clothes, Sports Girl, in a size large. I've never been able to do that before. And I would wear this dress with like tights and a jacket and stuff. I just put on the dress today and I looked awesome in it. I mean, my legs are still really horrible, but it looked good on me and I was so happy and I look so good and I'm totally not worried about this gain at all. I'm not delusional about it either. I want to work hard to get rid of it. I really want to be 95 by the time I move home, and I'm so close, it's ridiculous. I've got 2 months to obtain this goal. 2 months to get, 2.4 kilos. So we'll do that. I did make a promise to myself I was going to go out and do a run today, but walking around the house and just cleaning little bits and pieces, I've noticed how sore the backs of my legs are, especially my thighs. The backs of my thighs are killing me. So I think today I'm just going to do arm workouts and stuff like that. But the thing is, it just really annoys me. I posted a status on Facebook this morning about how I'd gained weight and I didn't know why, and maybe there was possible reasons and things like that why, and I just wanted to put it out there because I put on when I lose weight, so why not put on that I've gained? My friends got on there and were like totally like giving me, it wasn't negative at all, they were very supportive and stuff, but they kept telling me what to do, and it just really got to me and really annoyed me. I mean, obviously they don't realize to the depth of what I'm doing and how serious I am about this. They obviously don't know how much of a diet history I have had, and it was I felt really horrible about it. I'm going to read a few of the comments now. Like, most of you would be like, oh yeah, they're supportive comments and great and stuff, but to me I just felt like they're, I don't know. My mother was like, God bless her, like, I have no hard feelings towards any of these people whatsoever. But she was like, start off the morning with some protein and it'll boost your metabolism, rah, rah, rah. I never start breakfast with protein. Maybe I should, but I don't. I have my cereal and I have my banana and I'm fine. And then my other friend says, don't get hung up on the numbers, they can be misleading. I know this. I know they can be misleading, but for me, scales are a guidance. I can see where I've lost weight, where I've gained weight, and I can like monitor my own progress and do it. Like, I'm governed by the scales and the fact that I use it as a tool to guide myself through weight loss and stuff like that, but I'm not upset about it. I'm not depressed about gaining 0.4 kilos. My original status was stupid gain this week. Why do you haunt me? I worked out harder than any other week and still I gain. Body, I'm going to kill you today with a tough long run. And I mean, sure, if some people have read that, they might think that it's like, oh, like I suck. But it totally wasn't meant to be like that. And one of my friends, my good friends from scrapbooking, I actually lived with her for 6 months while I was going through my last 6 months of university. She's a lovely lady. She's an angel. She's like my second mother. I love her to pieces. She said, I always found that if I worked out more in a week, I had a gain, but then it evens out. Look at the big picture rather than the minute details. I'll get it right eventually. It's much more exciting. And I mean, of course, I am hella excited that I have lost 8 kilos already. I'm below 100 kilos and I'm feeling great. There is no doubt about it. I don't feel bad. I feel really good, positive. Like, I know she's supporting me as well, and the first little bit of the comment was great. I agree with her that when your muscles are overworked, they're going to be heavier, I think. Well, I don't really know, but this is sort of my thought process anyway behind it. Same thing with muscles. That's why muscle is heavier. I mean, and then I just wrote back a comment like, "Don't worry, I'm far from giving up. I like the numbers because I can monitor my progress." Rah rah rah. Then my other friends come in and they're like, "If you looked at your measurements and BMI, I bet you won't see any gains. Just saying, you're probably doing even better than you realize." And of course I am, but I mean, I've chosen to follow the scales, and so I'm following the scales. I didn't do any other measurements before I started. The measurements that I have of my body are at my gym, and I'm going to ask for those results when I actually leave the country. I don't need them right now. I have lost measurements. I'm happy with that. I don't want to do that every week. I do that every month. This weight is just like I'm just monitoring. And then my other friend, she's like, "You're probably gaining muscle. Take photos and measurements instead of relying on the scales." I do YouTube. You can see, like, from the beginning videos how big my face was and how small it is now. I do body shots on YouTube, and I'm going to do another one at the end of this month. And it just sort of irritated me that all these people thought that they could come in and tell me what to do with my weight. And maybe I'm being a little antsy about it and being a little bitchy, but I'm so set in my ways now with weight loss, and I'm feeling so good about it. And this is my thing. This is what I'm doing, and they're my decisions, and it's the only thing in my life right now that I have to have control of. And I'm so possessive of it, it's ridiculous. Like I've said before, I lost my website a couple of weeks ago, so I don't have any other things to worry about on the internet besides YouTube. I don't have anything in my life really besides going home and exercising and looking good. They're the two main things in my life, as well as school. But I mean, I'm leaving this job in 2 months, and so my attachment to the job has diminished. But my main focus is losing weight completely and wholly. And it's my choice. It really is my decision on what I want to do. It was my decision to get fat in the first place when I ate those cheeseburgers every Friday night during university. It was my choice when I would sneak in a whole block of Cadbury's chocolate and sneak it under my bed and eat it at night while I'm watching TV. It was my choice to buy fizzy drink, soft drink, every 4 bottles every couple of days after work and drink it in 2 days. It was my choice to eat French fries and get crap and just shove it in my face and eat it and get fat. It's my choice now to lose that weight, and it's my decisions and my own will to keep going. I'm not saying that I don't want help from people. That's wrong. I want help from people. I enjoy taking other people's ideas and implementing them into my own lifestyle change because I'm all about improvement. But when it comes to to actually quantifying weight and seeing progress, I have my system worked out and I don't need that improved. I'm happy to monitor the scales. It's not a big deal. And I don't know why I'm so annoyed with my friends on Facebook for doing this right now. I don't know why. I have no idea. Maybe it's a little bit of frustration at myself for gaining weight, and this is just how it's materializing. Not against myself, but against my friends, which is totally wrong, and I do not like that at all if that is the case. But I just wanted to talk about it for some reason because it just sort of got me in a bit of a angry place, and I thought I'd talk about it anyway. There's a couple other things I'm going to talk about weight related. I was saying here in Japan how I don't get a lot of feedback on my weight and how I look. And so the comments from you guys on YouTube and the photos that I submit on Facebook really motivate me to keep going. But like I said before, at this point in time, I don't need motivation to keep going because I'm so set in my ways and this is what I want and I'm doing it no matter what. But it was really interesting because the other day at school, my closest teacher friend to me, one of the ladies that I really get along with really well, we're friends as well as workmates, and we know a lot about each other. We have a lot of discussions and stuff, and she actually knows a lot, like she knows that I'm losing weight and stuff, and I talked to her about it. And she actually came up to me the other day and was like, "Oh, Renee, I think you've gotten smaller." And that sort of blew me away because in Japan, you don't get comments from people about your weight. People are very closed off about that. They don't like to comment about it. They're just very modest, and they just don't go into that sort of, wow, you've lost weight, or wow, you've gained weight, or stuff like that. They don't do it. And for her to share her thoughts, like, and translate them into English, it was like, wow, you've gotten smaller. It was so cute. It's like, yeah, I looked at the back of you and you're like going in, and I was like, oh yay. And it was so good to hear that compliment from a Japanese person because they don't comment about it. And so for her to say something like that was really like uplifting and amazing. It was just so good. there's something else I was going to say. I had the list in my head. I do this every time. I walk around the house and I do things, and I have this list of things I need to say, and I get on here and I go, what? So, yeah, I suppose I'll come back later and do my video on social media, because I wanted to talk about that and give you all my details about the things and the places that I am on the internet, so you can check me out. I'm not going to do it here because I'm sick of doing really long videos, and this one's already like, I don't know, probably 10-15 minutes, give or take. I had my bitch session about my weight loss. I'm going to go to the supermarket and buy some fruit and veg and have a lovely fruit salad for lunch. Saturday and Sundays are my fruit feast days. So get into that. I'll see you later with my social media video, and bye. Love you. Well, the heart's on your frame. Love you. Bye, guys.